Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for May 17th, 2023, from Proverbs chapter 20, verse 16. Take a man's garment when he has put up security for a stranger, and hold it in pledge when he puts up security for foreigners. Now, this verse could be about appropriate credit risks, or it could be about taking advantage of the poor, or it could be being taken advantage of. Keep this in mind because God's word is basically saying, be careful, have some discernment. Because, as the next proverb then would kind of continue this line of thought, verse 17, bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth will be full of gravel. So God is trying to remind us, let's be honest in our relationships. Let's have good, honest, hard work. And that is truly satisfying because that is what God is calling us to do. God does not delight when we take advantage of other people, nor is God happy when other people take advantage of us. When people do what they think is the quick profit, it is considered sweet at the moment. But then again, at the last day, they will realize it's not sweet, but deadly. Verse 18, plans are established by counsel, by wise guidance, wage war. This is one of those challenging proverbs. As Christians, we realize that good Christian counsel is really needed, especially as we live in a world that is filled with conflict. But unfortunately, the world doesn't always want to take the time to really study the situation. Whereas sometimes conflict cannot be avoided. And when it can't be avoided, then Christians really need to pray, discuss, and to consider all matters before war is waged. Verse 19. Whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets. Therefore, do not associate with a simple babbler. Gossiping and slander are not good things from God's point of view. Like the old cliche, if you can't say anything good about a person, don't say anything at all. So when people just keep on talking when they should be silent, not only are they hurting themselves, but they're also hurting others. So the Bible is clear. We should just avoid such people. Verse 20, if one curses his father or his mother, his lamp will be put out in utter darkness. You see, cursing parents had the punishment of death during the Old Testament times. This is equated with being put out in utter darkness. Keep in mind that God's view of death is different than humanity's view of death. So where there is a physical consequence, there is also a spiritual consequence as well. Verse 21, an inheritance gained hastily in the beginning will not be blessed in the end. The previous proverb can be linked with this one, as one moves from cursing of the parents to desiring or even hastening the death of the parents, which is the usual way of receiving an inheritance. While the inheritance of physical wealth may be a gain, because of the sin of the heart, one is in danger of losing the gift of faith. And so this proverb puts out a warning. Don't do this. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for listening.